Neha Gupta is a two-time international best-selling author, top 100 teen expert around the world, TEDx speaker, and serial entrepreneur, creating the Shortcuts empire on helping students get into their dream school. Over the last 12 years, she has built elite private tutors college shortcuts, medical shortcuts, law school shortcuts, grad school shortcuts, and MBA shortcuts, with the mission to serve families and make parents' lives easier every day, while 95% of families get into their dream school. She has helped tens of thousands of students get into their dream school and won't stop until every child gets that acceptance letter. She has built a school in Africa, been endorsed by Dr. Shafali Sabari, the world-leading parenting expert by Oprah, and families around the world interview to work with one of their companies for limited spots. She has been featured on ABC as an expert for teenagers, NBC, CBS, The Washington Post, Parents Magazine, and even coined the female that helps students get 6 figures in scholarships, according to Student Loan Hero. Welcome to her latest creation, Dream School TV, where she brings in the best experts and guests on admissions and gives the latest trends and tips. Take it away.
Hey everyone, this is Neha Gupta. I am so excited to be here, guys. 3 years in the making. This is Dream School TV, so welcome on. Today, I am so excited about this episode because we are going to be doing something called the Essay Teardown. Now, the Essay Teardown is where I'm going to show you the before and after of an essay that was trying to get into its dream school and could have totally got rejected without the after portion. Let me tell you the truth. When people are applying, you guys may not realize this. There's millions and tens of millions of students applying each year to undergrad, graduate, MBA, law school, and med school programs. Guys, just the undergraduate group is pretty much the size of Houston, Texas. Now you may be wondering, why is Neha referring to Houston, Texas? Well, Beyonce comes from there and so do I. See, Houston is a massive city. Think about if every one of those human beings was trying to apply to get into an undergraduate degree. That's a lot of hopes and dreams, but it's also a lot of stress and anxiety. I want you guys to clap if you have ever delayed until deadline on writing an essay, and if you've ever felt stress or anxiety around it. See, the truth is, everyone hates essays. I've seen it over and over again. And there are numerous ways that people get this process wrong. Literally incorrect. You want to hear it? Number 1, they don't even focus on the topic. First, they start off writing about, I don't know, why they want to go to business school. And then they end up talking about the power of cat videos. They write too casually, like they'll say things like, yo dog, what's up? And they'll use a lot of contractions. Or they write too formally, like Hamlet or other weird things. Or they're just thinking about the admissions reader instead of their own unique story. And so it sounds kind of like, I don't know, maybe a canned response. And the truth is, the list could go on and on and on. You know, so many people are writing these essays and they're getting rejected every single day. So today I'm very excited because I'm going to be doing a before and after. You know, kind of like those weight loss journeys where it's like before and then after. Okay, all right, everyone, I know you're getting so sensitive about that, but let's get real. We all know that they Photoshop these images of, you know, the before and the after. And so the same thing here. I'm really excited about this because I know that the essay is where you can stand out in the application. So let's talk about it. Today, the essay comes from Ronnie out of the Bay Area in California. Ronnie is a top student. She's South Asian. She wants to be a doctor. What a shocker. Let's be honest. Doctor, lawyer, engineer. You know, when it came to me, I remember when I was in chemistry class in 10th grade, and I hate to say this, but my teacher said, you were so bad at chemistry, you definitely can't be a doctor. Well, guys, you are all lucky she said that because now I'm here, right here, today, on this stage because I failed to be a doctor. But hey, I'm making a lot of doctors for our future generations. So I think that matters even more. So let's talk about it. Ronnie's essay is so interesting. She's also applying to business school as well. So she's got business and medicine. What a shock. She wants to make sure she's got all her bases covered, right? So her essay today, what I want to do is show you the before of her essay and the after. And in the before, I think you're going to pick up pretty quickly on exactly what's wrong with this essay. All right, guys, I've got Ronnie's essay right here. Super excited to read it. So let's talk about the before. Here we go. Although my face showed a smirk, on the inside, I was anxious. I had a pair of threes, but my opponent was down to his last article of clothing. I was so close to winning, and my friends and I were playing a friendly version of poker that cleverly avoided all forms of gambling, replacing losing money with stripping a layer of clothes. Guys, have you figured out yet what's wrong with this essay? Okay, let me get to an even other part of it that kind of makes it more clear if you haven't picked up on it yet. All the years of playing cards and strategizing has helped me to keep my clothes on so far. A pair of threes in hand, a competitive streak, not allowing myself to lose, and a mischievous appetite to embarrass my friends kept me on my toes. I have a hard time reading this because it just keeps going and going. Anyways, let me tell you, if you haven't figured it out, the content is the problem with this essay. You cannot write about strip poker and get into your dream school. I'm sorry, I get the future is female and all, but let's be real here. You do not want to be talking about strip poker and trying to get into your dream school. It goes on to say, it's crazy how such a simple thing like playing cards has helped me in so many ways. From reading body language to making fast, decisive decisions, the skills I've acquired have proved invaluable in the business world. Guys, there's a lot of other ways to get business skills, okay? You don't have to strip and take your clothes off and play poker. So this was the thing. I remember getting this essay because I'd actually personally met Ronnie. Usually we work with students globally, but she was at one of my events, and so I know her and her parents. And so when my team sent me this essay, I was definitely a little concerned, but I thought it was kind of perfect for this essay teardown episode because I think so many parents don't know that a lot of students may think this topic can be appropriate that they're writing about, but it can actually get them completely rejected. And if a parent doesn't see the essay, well, then they have no idea why their kid is not getting in. So let me talk a little bit about what kind of shifts we made after reading this essay. First, we had to be very careful about it. You know, it was an essay of sexual nature. We had to be careful of how we handled the situation with her directly and possibly with parents if they knew or didn't know. And then the second, we had to figure out how to kind of mold the essay. It was well written, but we wanted to get more of the essence of what she was trying to say without mentioning that she took off lots of clothes for her enjoyment for this poker game. Okay, anyway, so here we go. Burn and turn. I continued to bluff, trying to psych out my opponents. Blah, 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 and then we get into, I was so close to winning. My friends and I were playing a friendly version of penny poker that cleverly avoided all forms of true gambling. Sam was good at the game, which I knew, but something felt off. I kept searching for a tell, his Achilles heel. And so here, as you can see, we skipped over the whole section where it was before, where she goes, my opponent was down to his last article of clothing. I personally don't want to picture a teenage boy in his underwear and possibly about to lose it. All right, so it's really good. We took that sentence out, thank gosh. Ugh. So then we keep going and we get into like, where did this passion for poker come from? Because I know as a kid, I never grew up really other than playing goldfish. So I was just curious. So then we talk a little bit more here about, you know, at the age of 4, I had already started learning the trumps, tricks, and rules of the game. I was sitting down with my grandfather. I took note of everything in an attempt to learn, the way his eyes moved over the cards, planning possible plays, even the way he arranged his hand. Now, in this sentence, you can picture someone sitting across from an older person, looking at their eyes moving, looking at the way the hand is moving. This level of detail is what they're looking for. They want to feel like they're in the moment versus just reading about someone doing something. Here, I feel very connected to her. You know, here we go. I learned early on not to be fooled by his smile crinkles and the lemon candies in his pocket. So here we add a little bit of her, you know, flavor. I think it's really funny. I'm wearing a yellow shirt since I love lemon candies too. So the thing is, here she is in this experience with her family and she's learning all about that. Now, I don't want to go through this whole essay because that's kind of all our secret sauce, guys. If you want to work with us, you know to reach out. But let me tell you about how we fix that closing, because the truth is, I don't think strip poker is what gets you business skills personally as an entrepreneur. There's a lot of other ways. So here we said, playing cards has completely molded my being. From reading body language to making fast, decisive decisions, the skills I've acquired have proven invaluable as I ease my way into the business world and enter new paths of life. So as you can see here, she's talking about her experiences with her family, with the poker, and really understanding how to ease her way into the business world. The other essay, it felt like kind of rushed as a one-sentence ending. It didn't really elaborate. And it goes on to a few more sentences here, really to talk through what it was for her to have these experiences and how they are related to her getting into her dream school and why she thinks she deserves to go there. So guys, I hope you can see the before and after. I know that this is a little more obvious, but this is all about the importance of content. See, what you write about can either make you get in or not. Yes, style, tone, punctuation, grammar, all of these things matter. But if the content is not on point, you're going to get rejected. And the frustrating part for me was the fact that I had personally met Ronnie myself, and I knew she had a great personality, she was outgoing. I knew she deserved to get into a top college. So to read this essay, I'm so glad she chose to work with us, because if she had submitted this before essay, she would have gotten rejected from every single school she applied to. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this entire lesson on our essay teardown of the what I call the before and the after, because this way you can understand that content is everything. You have to make it interesting and intriguing, but it still has to be appropriate. And it's so important to make sure that someone has reviewed your essay so you don't end up writing about strip poker. That's it for Essay Teardown on Dream School TV. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoy the show. If you liked it, please like, comment, and share this video, because we want to make sure every child gets into their dream school. Bye.